Well, Iranian provocations growing as the administration prepares to lift sanctions. Defense officials confirmed to Fox News tonight that an Iranian rocket passed within 1,500 yards of the USS Harry Truman last week. The carrier crossing the Strait of Hormuz to launch missions against the Islamic State. And this latest provocation follows a second illegal ballistic missile test conducted by Iran a month ago. Well, joining me now, Congressman Lee Zeldin, member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and Veterans Affairs Committee, which is a lot to cover with just those two alone. You spent time at Christmas with the troops in Iraq.
Oh, it was great. Just to be able to tell them on behalf of a very grateful nation back home, they'll hear from friends and family, let them know how much they appreciate their service, but they need to know that all of us have them in our thoughts and our prayers. I'd meet the soldier who would be on their first deployment, but then the command sergeant major for the 82nd Airborne Division on his 11th deployment. Wow. What an incredible sacrifice.
So what were the stories like? Because those guys left and then were gone, and now they're back again. Did they tell you a little deja vu about the whole thing?
I was having deja vu. My last time in Baghdad, 2006, I was with the 82nd Airborne Division.
You were?
And to step down and have the division headquarters waiting there, some familiar faces from back in the day, I had deja vu too, and a lot invested in that fight all across the country.
Yeah, but how much was it different, though? I mean, were the Iraqi... Because here's the problem I have, is that a year ago, Defense Secretary Ash Carter said, the Iraqi army was basically worthless. They ran the minute they saw something. And now they take Ramadi, and he says, what a brave group of soldiers. Which is it? What was your assessment of the Iraqis?
The Iraqi military has a component of its military called the Iraqi Counterterrorism Service. The Iraqi Counterterrorism Service, they're the ones who are actually knocking down doors and winning the mission in Ramadi. The rest of the military, we still have this problem of them not really showing up to work. They're not fighting for love of country and good training and camaraderie and spirit de corps. But there is a component of the military, and it is growing, called the CTS, and they are in the midst of a big victory.
Are they the Sunni division? Because they say that Sunnis have to win in order to defeat ISIS.
Within CTS, you have Kurdish forces, Sunnis, and Shias serving together, fighting together, working together. It is, unfortunately, it's not the entire military. We're talking about a fraction of the Iraqi military. But
what do you think of the rest of the military?
The rest of the military.
The ragtag?
It's just like 91, where we show up and they drop their weapons. It's 2003, we show up and they drop their weapons. You can't count on the rest of the military to be able to secure that country. You're not going to be able to win back Mosul with the rest of them.
Congressman, if you were in the military, you know that, so they take Ramadi, but we were talking to Katie McFarland last night, and the problem is that if you know you have a very good but small group of Iraqi defenders, well, then, if I was ISIS, I would come back around the other way and come at them again.
Yeah, there really isn't. There aren't enough CTS fighters right now. Hopefully, their ranks continue to grow. They recruit out of the larger force. Hopefully, that recruiting will allow them to grow the ranks of people willing to bring
kind of the Green Berets of the Iraqi military?
You could say that.
Something special?
You could say that. They are more special ops. And actually, within CTS, there's a unit that is even more special ops than CTS.
Special ops. Last question before we let you go. You're a New York congressman, and George Pataki hasn't made it official, but multiple reports are saying he's dropping out of the presidential race. You know Governor Pataki. Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. I mean, it was in a lot of time spent in New Hampshire, just that he wasn't getting the movement, the traction in the state. And I think now we've reached the point of the campaign where you go from 13 to 12, and hopefully we go down to 6 and less very soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. We'll get some clarification here. Congressman Lee Zeldin, good to see you. Thank you so much.